94-60. We're 2 games behind Detroit, and we face the 93-62 LA Angels in Angel Stadium. You know, it's not always fun going to Anaheim or Los Angeles or wherever it is right near Disney to face the Angels because their ballpark is so conducive to pitchers and it's not the prettiest sight. The fountain's cool, but I don't know. Jared Weaver's on the hill. He's facing off against Zach Britton. 15-7, 2.63 ERA. Alex Gordon is leading off for the Royals. 1-2 count, pitch from Weaver. That's lined up the middle for a base hit, and the Royals are in business early. Next batter up is Alcides Escobar, who will ground this one to short, throw into second for one, on to first, not in time. That is going to be a fielder's choice. So next batter up is Robinson Cano. That's going to be stopped. Wow, diving Aaron Hill makes the stop. Escobar gets over to third on the errant throw from Trumbo, I believe. So there's a man on third. Jose Bautista up 2-0 count. The pitch to Bautista is grounded softly to third. Connor Gillespie will throw on to first, and that will end the inning. So no runs come across on one hit. One man left on. There's the Angels lineup. Trumbo at first, Chevy Clark in left, Iannetta behind the plate, Gillespie. The rest is pretty much straightforward. Facing off against Zach Britton, who's 7-7 with a 4.72 ERA on the season. He's been struggling a little bit lately. Hopefully he can get off the schneid and get back into business. But, you know, they don't get anything done in that half inning. So, top second, Mike Moustakas is up 2-2 count. One of the front runners for the MVP. He has a .315 average with 39 home runs so far in the season. Not too many games left, and that's a single up the middle. Raise that average up a little bit. Next batter up is Yasier Puig. Strike 3. Swing on the curveball. Beautiful pitch by Weaver. And there is one down. Next batter up is Eric Hosmer. The duo of Moustakas and Hosmer, and Alex Gordon, actually the trio, have all, I think, combined over 300 average and I think 100 home runs. As Hosmer will actually walk as Moustakas steals second rather. Salvador Perez up next. He's going to hit a fly ball to right field. Here comes Hamilton. He's going to fire this one to the cutoff man. Throw on the third is not in time. So there are men on the corners with 2 out for Lorenzo Cain. Weaver sets and deals, and Hosmer's going to be stealing, swing and a miss. That was supposed to be a hit and run. Because Cain missed, Hosmer gets gunned out. We're going on to the third. Alex Gordon up, top 3. 1 out, no count, still no score. That's a liner into left center field for a base hit. Trout will stop him before it rolls to the wall, but Gordon rounds first hard, and he is into second, standing up. And that's going to be a double for him. 3-0 count to Alcides Escobar. The pitch, that's lined or grounded hard to Aaron Hill. Gordon gets over to third. So with 2 out, Robinson, don't you know, Cano is up. Cano having a pretty damn good season as well. 3-2 count. Top 3, man on third. The number 1 ranked Royals offense in the league always proves pesky as Cano will walk. 1-2 count to Joey Bats. Swing and a miss at that pitch. That was an awful swing. That pitch went about 56 feet. That's going to be out at first, and that will end the inning. So, bottom 3, 1-2 count. The pitch to Aaron Hill. Strike 3, looking on the changeup. 1 down. 2 batters later, Connor Gillespie up. He's having a battle at the plate. 8th pitch of the at-bat. Zach Britton will kick and deal. That's grounded past the diving Cano into right field for a base hit. That's the first hit of the game for the Angels. Next batter up is Eric Ibar, who will ground this one out to second, and that will end the inning. On to the top of the 4th. This pitch is drilled into left field. That one is gone. Mike Moustakas hits his 40th home run of the season. He trots around the bases with pride, having an absolutely incredible 2014 campaign. 391 feet, his 40th. Top 4, 3-2 count to Yasier Puig. The pitch to Puig. That's lined over the jumping eye bar into left field for a base hit. It will roll all the way to the wall. Puig will get a stand-up double as Trout throws it into the cutoff. So, with still no outs, Salvador Perez is up. Actually, Salvador Perez will be up with 1 out. Or, actually, no outs. I think I missed something. Yep, my PVR cut out. Eric Hosmer got a single, and Puig scored. And that wild pitch got Hosmer over to second. Sorry about that. So, man on second for Lorenzo Cain. The pitch to Cain. That's ripped into the gap for a base hit. Hosmer will score. Cain replaces him at second. It's a double for Lorenzo Cain, and the Royals are up 3-0. Next batter up is Alex Gordon. He's going to fly this one out into left field. Tagging up is Cain. The throw into third is offline, but in time. Cain makes a bad slide. What a throw down by Chevy Clark. Bottom 4. That pitch hits Trout. Ouch. Hits him either in the head or in the shoulder. Next batter up is Josh Hamilton. Pitch to Hamilton is ripped into right field for a base hit. Puig comes up firing. Trout going for third. He's greedy, and he is dead to rights at third. Gunned out by Puig. Next batter is Mark Trumbo, and he will fly this one out. That will end the inning. So still no runs for the Angels. Top 5, 1-2 count to Alcides Escobar. The pitch to Escobar. Up the middle, grounded softly past the diving Hill into center field for a base hit. And that is the end of Jared Weaver's day. Very surprising. Scott Feldman comes in. Only 4 innings of work. And Feldman throws this one away. That's going to be an error. Pitch to Cano. Grounded hard to Trumbo. That will be the first out. Next batter up is Jose Bautista. He's going to ground this one to short. That will score Escobar. As Bautista gets thrown out a little bit high on the throw. Top 5, 3-2 count. Pitch to Moustakas. That's lined into right field for a base hit. He's 3 for 3. 0-2 count to Puig. The pitch from Feldman hits him in the back. So men on first and second. Hosmer rips this one in center field. Moustakas will round third. He's headed home. The throw home is not in time. Puig gets over to third. It's a 2-out RBI single for Eric Hosmer. It's 5-0 KC. Next batter up is Salvador Perez. He's going to ground this one to Ibar, who will throw on to second for the force to end the inning. Bottom 5, pitch to Pujols. He's going to rip this one into left field. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it will. Solo shot for Pujols as it wraps around the foul pole. Make it 5-1. That's his 24th of the season. Next batter up is Chris Iannetta. 0-1 count from Britain. Ripped into left field, right in front of Gordon for a base hit. He could have made that catch. Got a little sheepish. Pitch to Connor Gillespie, grounded onto first, onto second for 1, back to the pitcher in time for the 3-6-1 double play. Top 6, Cain rips that one into left field, left center field again. That is going to be a huge double. And next batter up is Alex Gordon. He'll ground this one out. 1 out. Next batter up is Alcides Escobar. That's grounded softly to Gillespie. He'll throw on to first in time, but it's 6-1. Next batter up is Robinson Cano, and he'll ground this one down the right field line. That's a single. Nothing more. Jose Bautista up next. 2-1 count. Ball 3. 3-1 to Jose Bautista. Mike Moustakas on deck. The pitch to Bautista. That's lined right at Ibar, and that will end the inning. On to the bottom of the 6th. Let's see. Pitch from Zach Britton. That's over the head of Hosmer into right field for a base hit. Next batter up is going to be Trout. And that one is misplayed by Puig. Trout will get over to second. The throw in from Puig will hold him at second and third with 1 out for Josh Hamilton. Trout, I don't know why he's like that, but that's lined. That will drop. Alex Gordon comes firing home. It is now 6-2. Men on the corners with 1 out. Throw down to second in time. There was no hit and run either. I don't think he even swung. But Hamilton gets gunned out. 3-2 count, pitch to Trumbo. That's a balk on Britton. Make it 6-3 as Trout will come home. Next pitch to Trumbo. Just missed. Ball 4. Take your base. 1-1 count, pitch to Pujols. The pitch. That's a fly ball into right field. Puig goes back, and he will make up for it. That will end the inning. But 2 runs on the board for the Angels. It's now 6-3. Top 7. Pitch from Sean Burnett. That's a ripped into left center field. Going back is Trout at the track, at the wall. See ya! Solo shot for Yasier Puig. That's, I believe, his 24th. And diving stop. Throw on to first. No play at first. And Eric Hosmer gets on. Salvador Perez. He's going to fly this one out. Hosmer will get into third safely. Next batter up is Lorenzo Cain. 7-3 is your score. Pitch. That's grounded softly. Iannetta will field it in play. On to first in time. That will end the inning. Enter Nathan Adcock. Just got called up in the 40-man roster. And this is only his second game in the major leagues this season. The pitch to Iannetta. 2-2 count. Pitch. Strike 3. Swing on the four seam. 2 down. Connor Gillespie is up. 1-2 count. Pitch to Gillespie. Grounded to first. Hosmer will flip on to Adcock, and that will end the inning. So, we're going on to the top of the 8th. It is Jerome Williams coming on in to face off against Robinson Cano. Pitch. That's lined into left field for a base hit. First and second with 1 out for Jose Bautista. 3-2 count to Bautista. The pitch from Jerome. That's flied into left field. That one is an easy catch, and there are 2 down. Next batter up is Mike Moustakas. 1-0 count. The pitch to Moustakas is going to be grounded onto second. Onto first from Hill, and that will end the inning. Adcock in. Pitch to Ibar. That's lined into the gap for a base hit. Puig will get it off the wall. Hill fire this one in. Throw down is not in time, but great throw from Puig. Next batter up. That's going to be a liner into left field. Gordon will throw on to second. The throw down is not in time. Make it 7-4. Brian Wilson, he's going to come on in to face Mike Trout. The first pitch from Wilson. It's a deep fly ball to left field, and that one is a no-doubter. Just like that, the Angels are within 1. It's 7-6. Next batter up is Hamilton. 1-2 count. Pitch from Dubbeard. Strike 3. Swing on the four seam. 1 down. Next batter up is Trumbo. He'll pop this one up to Eric Hosmer. First, 2 down. 2-2 count to Pujols. Already has a home run. Bottom 8 pitch. Grounded softly to Moustakas, who will throw on to first in time. That will end the inning. Top 9, Hosmer up. Lined up the middle. Trout makes the nice catch right. And just barely made that catch. Salvador Perez up. Grounded hard to Aaron Hill. Ranges to his left onto first in time. We're going on to the bottom of the 9th. Enter Greg Holland going for his 40th save. He's 2-3 with a 4.15 ERA. He's caught fire as of late after a slow start this season. Aaron Hill up. 1-2 count. Pitch. Strike 3. Swing on the slider. 1 down. Next batter up is Iannetta. The pitch to Iannetta. 2-0 count. That's going to be lined into right field. Puig slides and makes the catch. And then he decides to dive. But don't worry, he's got it. Just a weird glitch. Pinch hitting Aramis Ramirez in 3-2 count. The pitch from Holland, the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Strike 3, looking on the slider. And that will end the game. Final score is 7-6. Zach Britton gets the win. Jared Weaver gets the loss. Greg Holland gets the save. Mike Moustakas is your player of the game. He went 3 for 5 with a home run and 2 ribbies. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to take a look at the stat line on your way out. The Royals are still 2 games back of Detroit, trying to make a push for the division title. Second best record in baseball, only to Detroit. So I hope you guys enjoyed. The #1 ranked Royals offense will be back on my channel in the postseason. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace. I'm out.
No error. Left 1 man on base. Angels, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left us 1 runner on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Britton. His record is now 8.